Well, damn, it's good to see y'all. How's everyone doing? Okay, I'm gonna go from the top down here really quickly. Say some hellos. Distal says he'll be lurking. Uh-oh. Game Master Eric, heyo, wrong stream title, it's Saturday, fixed it. Wolfie Quest, morning. How you doing, my friend? Abados, hello. Lucian, hello. D&D World, hello, hello. Seisu, thank you for being here. Mondu, appreciate you. Rutran, hello. Yeah, I fixed the stream title already, so we should be good. A quick refresh should fix that for you. Excuse me. Network errors, huh? Interesting. I don't know. I mean, it could be Twitch. It could be my end. It could be any number of things. My internet's been a little inconsistent lately. I've been not happy with it. I'm considering a new provider. Anyway, so as y'all are aware, it's Damn Challenge Day. In fact, I'm gonna just take the little Damn Challenge thing off the top there. How's everyone's week been? I haven't seen many of you since Monday, some of you since last Saturday. I hope you had an amazing week. Did you have any fun sessions this week? Did you make any cool maps? Remember, today is the Damn Challenge Day, which means we are going to be showing the winner of the Damn Challenge. There was 20 entries in this week's Damn Challenge, or this bi-weekly Damn Challenge, which is crazy. This challenge is growing and growing and growing. It started with, like, we'd get, like, 2-3 entries a week, and it was just for fun. And now we're getting, like, a serious amount of entries. I am extremely excited about this, because I love how it's growing. This particular entry caught my interest, and I think, oh my gosh, there were so many good ones. So many good ones. Oh my goodness. I was like looking at them for 2 hours yesterday before I settled on one. By the way, remember everyone, and I let a couple late entries slide in, but remember, Friday is the last day for entry, so I don't want to be picking Saturday morning before the stream. So make sure the Friday before the damn stream, you make sure you get your entries in before then in the future, going forward. Oh my gosh, yeah, Sailor Yuggoth, the creator of this, has been putting out some really intense, cool ship builds. And this particular map, though, was so incredibly unique and clever. And I know for a fact that Vim will love this map. Oh, there was insane entries, by the way. Some really good entries that, like, I am ashamed that I'm not featuring them as the winner. But I think for today's stream, we're just going to be going through Damn Challenge entries because there were so many good ones. Like, so many good ones. I asked for a quirky, unique tavern, and I got 20 quirky, unique taverns. Hey, Counselor, how you doing? Wolf Gold, I'm surprised you weren't first today. Man, we're at 38 viewers. Remember, as always, every stream, if we hit 50 viewers, we'll do a giveaway. So remember, if you can share the stream across your socials, Discord, etc., just tell your friends and family about it. The more the merrier. We always like to have a lot here. Oh, it's been the roughest week. I'm sorry to hear that. Mondu's session got canceled again. On the bright side, I have a crap ton of music from Humble Bundle. I spent almost all day classifying it halfway through. Oh my goodness. Ah, I am so sorry your session got canceled. Mine, however, did not get canceled. I got to play again. I got to level up. Got to L2. My wizard survived the dangerous level. Right, Abydos? It does get more difficult. Not only because, like, there's more and more entries, but our community is growing as a whole. You know, we have our social network platforms are growing. We have more and more submissions for maps on Steam Workshop every week. I think we had over like 150 new maps this last week. Like, it's a crazy amount of growth. I'm very excited for the future with Dungeon Alchemist as we grow and have new updates and, you know, stretch goals and stuff. I feel like we're just gonna keep growing and, you know, just to the moon, you know. Forever stuck at 800 XP away from my levels. That's like 1 kill at L17 too. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you, Mondu. What happened, Swedish Cook? Tell me, how did they go the opposite way of what you were planning? So, really quickly, the creator of this map, Sailor Yuggoth is their name, and they made this beautiful Space Fae Tavern. I see it as a great Spelljammer map, and this is amazingly built for a couple of reasons. So, they have the main tavern, which is floating on a moon. This moon object that I know that Vim put in a lot of effort into making and not many people use in their builds because it's not really practical all the time. And here it is as essentially the platform for this entire space. So right now you have kind of like this King Kai type planet like from Dragon Ball where they mounted this whole, you know, tavern bar up on top in, and it's beautiful. Like, there's so much detail. Hey, you know, hidden doors, sometimes they're gonna find them. So was it like they saw it, or did they have a good check and got it? Like a good perception or investigation check? That's awesome. Aldriel asks, ahoy, how do you make things different room heights? So, oh my gosh, Gordo, holy cow. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Holy cow, that blast from the past right there. So, you're asking how to do things at different heights. Now, I will say this map wasn't made using AI. This was all very meticulously done by hand, and I'm going to show you how they did that really quickly. So, in our most recent update, which is titled Everything is Lava, it's a free update on Steam, it's an automatic update. So, if you have Dungeon Alchemist, you have the update. Yes, this is the winning map, my friend. So, when you click on an object in Dungeon Alchemist, notice there's really, I mean, you can kind of scale it, you can, you know, rotate it on this axis, and you can duplicate it. Now, if you come over here to the object panel, when you turn collisions off, now a new arrow appears on an object. This allows you to essentially raise objects up and down at will. And what you can see here is this person has very meticulously, which I could only assume this map took several hours to build, placed platforms like these at various heights, staircases, you know, made different little bedding areas for private little booths, and, you know, like as you can see, there's doors going into this moon. It is indeed the winner. How you doing, Dirty Rollers? Welcome back, my friend. In fact, what I'd like to do is just place a token over here. Mac is going to take a tour. Just kind of see how some of these platforms look at this bird's eye level, you know? Oh, it's amazing, Dag, right? It's beautiful. Uh-oh, I'm kind of stuck on an invisible wall here. It's probably something to do with this. Well, we'll go around the other way, see how far we can get. Yep, I'm hitting one there too. Okay, so there's some kind of invisible wall, but it's a beautiful map nonetheless. And I can always just move my token around. Let's put him on the sledge here. Yeah, there's something here that I think it's the edge of the moon might have like an open facing that it's hitting. But I do love this idea. New rugs, different beasts. I do know that something in our next update, there will be tapestries, which are kind of wall rugs, I guess. I don't know about floor rugs. I haven't seen any yet. The space is, in fact, abstract images turned into space. Yes, this is dozens of abstract images. As you can see here, there's dirt underneath, and they just laid abstract on top. Oh, thank you so much, Seisu. I appreciate that. I was going to share it in a bit, but you got me. I'm going to put my token up here, and it won't. I think this is in a weird space where it won't allow tokens, but that's what happens with these custom beautiful maps like this. As you can see, the pub space up here is very beautifully decorated. Tons of vials and neat little, ornamentations and stuff to make it look, very original. As you can see, they put a pillow on top of each stool to make them look neat. Oh, for sure. Oh, it is. And it's a Feywild map, so it makes sense to have, some life. I really love these outlier islands here. Oops. That are like all a different kind of element. Here is we got like kind of rock and lava, and here we have ice, and then here we have just plain earth. Very beautiful little like kind of outlier satellites to this planet or moon. The ship's also very well designed, like a very neat Spelljammer ship here. Looks very interesting and unique. Oh my gosh, we hit 50. Thank you. Thank you so much, Seisu. Appreciate you, my friend. Let us start a giveaway then. We're going to give away a Dungeon Alchemist Steam key. Every stream, if we hit 50 viewers, we do a giveaway. That is like a standing order on this stream. So just so you know, if you're just tuning in for the first time, and you're kind of interested in Dungeon Alchemist, that's a great way to win a copy. Or maybe you're looking for a second copy to gift to your DM or a friend. Another great way to win a copy is here on these streams. Every 50 viewers, we do a giveaway. So if we hit 50, giveaway. 100, giveaway. 150, giveaway. Exactly. And so on and so forth. So I'm going to set this up right now. And it is for a Dungeon Alchemist Steam key, which means you get a digital code that can be redeemed right away. No waiting for shipping, none of that muss or fuss. It's a digital instant giveaway. Okay, so remember, to enter this giveaway, you must be following the stream. That is the only requirement short of just typing the giveaway tag. So if you're not following already, make sure you hit that follow button so you're ready to go. I'm going to start the giveaway in 3, 2, 1... Go! Just type exclamation giveaway in chat to enter, and you're good to go. You can only enter once, so don't get crazy entering over and over. Blarker, thank you for the follow. Merce Jim Jam, thank you for the follow. Okay, now while this is going, we're going to get back into it. That'll be running for about 10 minutes. That gives plenty of time for people to enter. Now remember, because the giveaway takes 10 minutes, remember, if you have a short attention span, you got to pay attention and stay. You don't want to leave and win the giveaway and not be here, because you got to claim the giveaway entry, the winning entry. So you got to be present during the drawing. So please stay here and hang out with us. We're not that awful. We're really fun here. We like to hang out and have a lot of fun. And ultimately, these streams are a great way to learn a lot about Dungeon Alchemist and see some amazing maps. Now, moving on with this map, a couple other really cool ships are on it. Hey, Don John, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I love how they made these neat little, like engines, jet engines using pipes, and these are just like the spheres, the kind of force spheres and wagon wheels here. It's a great little, like, this is very clever. Remember, you must be following the stream to enter the giveaway. So hit the follow button, then enter the giveaway. Hey, Wolfie, I'm glad you're here, my friend. I love this little, like, just the raft jammer. It's great. It's beautiful. This is so perfect. Very well done. I love the force spheres as, you know, thrust. It is a brilliant idea, right? That's why I love sharing maps like this, because as a group, we learn from it and grow. And now our maps, you know, that we share on the workshop will be all the better for it. Speaking of which, I'm gonna just do a quick check. Dungeon Alchemist Steam Workshop. Wow, 3,750 maps. Whoa! I remember when we launched this feature. Also, it's kind of crazy to think that, like, just since, like, around Christmas, there's been over 1,000 maps added to the workshop. It is so brilliant. I love it. We should do another giveaway. Maybe. Maybe. No, I think every 1,000 maps on the workshop, we should do a giveaway on the stream. So if we hit 4,000 by next stream, I'll do a bonus giveaway, okay? You're a follower. Try refreshing or unfollow and refollow. Let me look at the giveaway thing and see if it's done it too. Give me 1 second. This bugs out once in a while. It's really random. Let's see here. Your name is MTG Draft. Checking. I don't. Oh no, they're entered. They're entered. Don't worry. You're entered. I see you on here. You're good to go. Just make sure you keep followed. Don't unfollow again, okay? I do see your name here, though. You're on the list. Once in a while, the bot just is a little laggy, you know? Anyway, kind of back to this beautiful map. So, this map is the winner of the Dam Challenge. The Dam Challenge is a bi-weekly map-making challenge that we host here on our stream, as well as in our Discord. Can you get a Discord link drop really quickly, please? In our Discord, we have a channel labeled Dam Challenge, and that channel is where we essentially host the challenge. We start the challenge here by picking a challenge as a group, and then sharing it on the stream. This particular challenge was called Quirky Tavern. So I wanted to challenge our community to make an interesting and fun, unique tavern, because a couple weeks ago on our Reddit, someone brought up to me, they said, all the taverns on the workshop look alike. And I was like, well, I mean, if you use the AI, they're all going to kind of look very similar because the AI, you know, is got certain training and it does the same thing. But if you're making them by hand, you definitely have a lot of variety. Oh, it's beautiful, right, Strike? Damn indeed. We call it the Dam Challenge, by the way, because when you save a map in Dungeon Alchemist, it's saved as a .dam, or Dungeon Alchemist map. So with that in mind, we kind of lean into it and have, you know, the Dam Stream, the Dam Challenge, etc., etc. This particular map was made all in Dungeon Alchemist using all the tools available. As far as I'm aware, they use no extreme fancy tricks, just disabling collisions and Z-axis manipulation. So for those of you that aren't aware, in the object panel, you can disable or enable collisions. And when you do that, all the objects now, well, the vast majority of objects, I'd say like 99% of them, will now have this little arrow. And you can raise and lower objects at will. And as you can see here, this creator, Sailor Yuggoth, has gone crazy with that concept and raised and lowered things all over this map. I show us more spaceships. Well, let's look at this one here. This one is actually very cool. It looks kind of like a dwarf cruiser. Just something like, oh my gosh, like what is this? Or maybe like a gnome space cruiser. Like I could see it like an auto gnome in this. What do you picture driving this? Crickets. Tiefling, maybe, yeah, tiefling, I could see that. I would be shocked driving something like that, an illithid. This is what an illithid takes when he wants to go cruise solo outside of the Nautiloid. Space Harley Davidson. Reavers, oh my gosh. Don't get me started on Firefly and Serenity again. This one's beautiful too. It's just so simple. I love it. Lucien, how you doing, by the way? Your map was so pretty. We're gonna look at it very soon. Reavers? Yeah, that does look like a Reaver ship, honestly. Just like it's kind of an exposed core. It's got like all this weird hodgepodge stuff holding it together, like rope and stuff. Oh, the raft is so brilliantly simple. It just kind of reminds me of the Da Vinci spacecraft from Futurama, just because it's so simple, but also so, like, elegant. This one's pretty, too. I love these, like, engines on the back. This is so well done. Like, I didn't honestly expect in a million years a space tavern. So, kudos to the winner. I know that a couple people here were trying to schmooze me with bribery. I know Heronimo was going straight for the bribery method, but his map was also very good. Heronimo, are you here by chance? I'm just joking. Giving you a hard time. Actually, well, I always love your maps. They're incredibly intriguing and interesting, so thank you for all the submissions you do. Honestly, I spend a lot of time on our workshop looking at maps, and if you post a lot of maps, I notice. Trust me. How much time do we got left on the giveaway? Let's do a quick update on that. Okay, there's 30 seconds left. Last chance to enter. And by the way, if you win, you want to be able to type exclamation claim. So be standing by. Be ready. So follow the stream and type exclamation giveaway to enter. We got less than 20 seconds now. Unfortunately, not at this time, Dirty Rollers. I wish we could. Look at this under level here a little bit more. Blarker, congratulations! Type exclamation claim to claim your key. You gotta claim it in the next 60 seconds or you do not get it and it's given to someone else automatically. So, come on, Blarker. I know you're here. You followed earlier. Come on, Blarker, you got about 30 seconds to claim this key. Exclamation claim in chat. Way too angry? Why are you angry? You're always angry, Dag. Come on, bro, you gotta love life. Uh-oh, I think Blarker might have left. Well, this key might go to someone else. We'll see. And I appreciate you all being good sports. Type exclamation claim. You got about 10 seconds. Oh, no! Well, you missed it, my friend. I'm sorry. It's too late. It's too late. That's why I said don't leave. I don't mean to be a stickler for the rules, but here's the thing. When I started the giveaway, I said, don't leave, because the giveaway has a countdown timer. And for the last 60 seconds, we've been yelling your name like crazy. I don't mean to be rude. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. I don't like being the rule guy, but at the same time, I don't have unlimited keys to give away for these kind of things. Okay, well, I'm gonna let the group decide. Because I know Nura definitely claimed it right away. They were here. I've got a couple of people saying give 2 codes. Rules are rules. Keys for... Seisu, you shut your mouth. Ugh. You guys. Oh my gosh. You know what? I shouldn't leave it up to public debate because it just goes... It immediately turns into a crap show. Oh my goodness. He looks so handsome too. Hold on 1 second. Hold him for just a second. Okay? There's a puppy in here. I'm gonna have to think on this for a minute, okay? Blarker, I don't mean to be rude, but I do have these rules for a reason. I don't have unlimited keys to give. We're a small indie company. I am sorry. I apologize. Nura, I just DM'd you a code for Dungeon Alchemist. Can you check your Steam, or not your Steam, your Twitch whispers really quickly? Really quickly. Puppy distraction! You saw nothing. Hi! This is Dungeon Alchemist. It's a AI-powered map maker available on Steam. And we're showcasing the winner of a map challenge called the Dam Challenge. Oh, OpenJ, I'm very glad you're here. Larker, I appreciate you being a good sport, and like I said, I'm gonna think over this for a minute, okay? This is Seymore. This is my puppy. We adopted him a couple months ago, and he's like a little stream celebrity. He makes an appearance every week on stream and just likes to hang out for a little bit. We call it puppy time. Oh, puppy. Brush your teeth too? Or just get a bath? Just a bath? No teeth brushed yet? No, no kisses. Every day is bring your dog to work day when you work at home. So handsome. Good boy. Named him Seymore after... named him Seymore after Futurama. Walking on sunshine. Oh, who's the good boy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, you know, I actually just got my own custom asset, so I don't want to be, like, pushing for another one yet. I feel so, like, privileged to be in a video game. Like, it's so amazing. Honestly, like, ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a character in a video game or have, like, something in a video game named after me. And when I asked the devs if I could have an item named after me, they're like, yeah, sure. And I was like, oh my gosh! The dream come true. But yeah, he is the sweetest boy. He will snuggle me forever. Yesterday, I sat him on my lap, and he just sat there until he fell asleep and just chilled forever. By the way, speaking of Damn Challenge, we need to start coming up with a name for the next Damn Challenge, a theme. So, as a group, let's kind of suggest a few themes and try to come to an agreement as to which theme we should pick for the next Damn Challenge. So, let's, for the next, like, 20, 30 minutes, pick a theme. And then, after that, we'll put it up on the marquee so everyone can know it. Cool? Seymore is a Damn Challenge. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's enough. That's enough licking. Okay, I'm gonna let you down, okay? No more lickies. I love your kerchief, though. You look very handsome. A dog doesn't get a bath unless it has a kerchief after, right? Very, very handsome. Ah! But a library's always good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I threw a ball out. Psychedelic 70s? Interesting. So last time we chose Quirky Tavern, and the week before that was Feywild, or the bi-weekly challenge before that was Feywild Holiday. I'd like to kind of have a theme. Speaking of which, I'm going to move on to a new map so we can look at a different one. We featured this one plenty. Nura, are you still here? I didn't get any confirmation that you received the key in your DMs on your whispers here on Twitch. Can you confirm in chat if you got the code? Oh, they did? Okay, I didn't see it. I apologize. Must have missed it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, good. Honestly, you know, I'm only human and there's a lot of chat going on, so I miss it sometimes. Thank you so much, mods and crew. I appreciate you. Cartographer crew. Okay, let's move on here. We are going to open up another map. And I'm just going to search my most recent because there's a lot of Damn Challenge entries that are just pretty much right here. Like this one, for instance, by Random.Ladybird. Oh my gosh, that's a big boy map. Creepy Crypt, Evil Herbalist. Well, that's awesome of you. You can send them that key and they can use it for sure. So this is an underwater theme, right? Kind of just feels like you're in an aquarium or something with these pictures. It's lovely. And this is a great use of the abstract assets. So for those of you that are new here or maybe not aware, Dungeon Alchemist is a tool designed to speed up map making using AI, so you can create maps in seconds, generate environments or buildings, but you can also dive in and become a power user and do all sorts of fine-tuning and detailing by hand. We have a whole set of assets that help, you know, work with this, you know, theme in mind, or allow you to kind of really dive in and do whatever you want with Dungeon Alchemist. This right here, these are abstract assets. These are essentially like a blank palette that you can import images into, and as you can see here, they essentially made what looks like an aquarium. This is beautiful. It's stunning. Random.Ladybird, I'd love to hear your insight on this and the inspiration for the build. Excuse me. Need some water. Stuck. Can't go through that. Well, there's tokens blocking everyone. Can't see. Here, let me click on one of them. Whoa! That is brilliant. Nemo! Just keep swimming. You said there was notices here? Days since last Kraken attack. Oh god. Do not step through the sea portal before taking your water-breathing potion, otherwise you will drown. Potions only last as long as it says on the bottle. You're responsible for seeing that you return a good time before it wears off. Do not bring seahorses through the portal. Do not feed seahorses meat. You've been warned. Management take no responsibility for injuries, loss of limb, or death incurred due to interactions with wildlife or terrain. This is beyond our control. Do not take yourself or your seahorse beyond the marked boundary. There's a lot of ocean out there. We can't patrol it all. Talking to your seahorse is usually a waste of time, but you're welcome to try. So you take the seahorses and then go out here to ride them around. Ah! Interesting. Okay, let's look at these seahorses again. Hey guys, how are you doing? You really can't appreciate this map until you dive in and look at this in first person, I feel like, too. Brilliant. Come around here in the Seahorse Corral. Horsing around. Isn't that the name of the sitcom in BoJack Horseman? Very beautiful. My only complaint is everyone's in the windows and I want to look through them. Whoa! That's an anemone. Okay, I just noticed the music stopped. One moment. I feel like I'm in an Animal Crossing museum at the moment. Oh my goodness. Very beautiful. Wonderfully done. I love it. Okay, let's take one of these characters here and just walk around for a minute. A little bit more. Very neat use of the abstracts. Very lovely, creative build. Take a look at the turlet. Like they got a private quarter here. And a cellar. Very well designed. Lovely. Can I ask, how long did it take you to make this map? Random.Ladybird. Also, you said you collaborated with someone on this map. Who was it you collabed with again? Oh no, the washroom's very clean. Very clever. Wow, impressive. Well, thank you so much for putting in so much effort. Really beautiful build, and it's a lovely idea. Alrighty. Let's move on to another map. There's one that I want to check out pretty bad, because I know this particular person was very much trying to, let's just say, appeal to my good side when they made this map. It's called Mac, the Mad Alchemist Cauldron. Heronimo, you schmoozer. A tribute to the damned community, the developers, and obviously also Wink Mac. I hope the layout of this tavern is quirky, quickly identified by some people. Story, boom, the explosion of the alchemy laboratory shook the whole town. It's a good thing the experimentalists remembered to store stuff outside the city walls. Since then, another potion brewer has taken up residence there in the crater in the hills. Someone with business acumen and good taste, they say. Admission is at the earliest from dusk. It is a sweet bribery attempt. Honestly, if I kind of felt like if I accepted it, though, I kind of would be like, just letting everyone know that you could just kind of schmooze me by throwing my name in there, and so I was kind of hesitant. I see my name here. That's the symbol that's on the Mac hammer, so. And as you can see, there's bottles all over with my name on them. Dang. Yep. Like I said, they were in it to win it. Listen, I love this map. However, I just, like, gotta be impartial, you know? I love it. I like that there's a downstairs. We could probably walk down there knowing him. Let's try and drop a token and let's see. Let's drop one of the, like, little kobolds. Oh my gosh, there is. Like little side spaces. Oh, it is tight, but it's storage. It's like a cellar. So this map is based off of something? I don't know what, though. I'm not familiar with it. Looks really cool, though. We want to look at the tapestries. Oh, it's very beautiful. For sure. It's a wonderful map. If anything, Heronimo knows how to make some beautiful, beautiful bars. Like, he has just mastered it. Mad Alchemist Cauldron Brew. Yep, stunning. Very beautiful build. Up the ladder. How do we get out of here? Oh, there's a staircase. Found it. Oh my gosh, there's a Mac hammer. I found one. But no, the beer taps right here look like just those like weird barrels with the sink thing on the top or whatever, the pump. But we did find a Mac hammer. The green curtains, the red ones, you place them and then there's a color slider on them so you can change them. Many objects, D&D WorldCom, have a color slider on them. So, let me show you. Just click on it, and then you click the color thing. So they start red, but then you can switch it to green. It's more like a hue slider, I guess you could call it. Not to be confused with like a Hugh Jackman or a Hugh Laurie. Oh, it's a very beautiful build. It is a wall, technically. It's just, I mean, you could find it under walls here, under these, like, cloth ones. But this one would be a freestanding wall under objects. So if you go to structural and go to freestanding. Shoot, what do they call this one? Tent. So it'd be under here. There's a whole bunch of different tent types and walls, shredded, what non-shredded, standalone tents, freestanding walls that you can place wherever you want, and that's what they've done here. Color slider upgrade? No. I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. I will say that some objects will have their own just like dedicated color palette instead of a color slider, kind of like the crystals. Just to give an example here, under nature, where are crystals? So like these here, the devs went out of their way and the artists went out of their way to create a specific color palette for these. And they went through and fine-tuned and did lighting for these and, like, you know, shadows and everything, so they look really beautiful. If you did the hue slider on the crystals, they'd look like junk. So this is a much better option. I think in the future there will be a lot more objects with this on it to accommodate to, you know, the really high-intensity, you know, really detailed objects that need a lot of colors, or have a lot of variety in them. Yeah, and then back to abstracts. You can just drop in whatever you want here with an abstract. And in about, you know, well, I don't know when our next update will be. Vim's been he's been back from vacation. He's been posting a lot on our socials. And he said sooner than you think as a reply to someone yesterday on Twitter when they asked, when's the next update? I don't know what that means, really. I mean, that could be pretty soon. I haven't gotten access to the dev build yet, so at least, I would say at least a month. And I also am pretty sure that Carl's still out of town, so I don't know how that would happen without him. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Well, now you know you can change the color there. Honestly, I don't think he's really been working at all. I think he's really been taking a vacation, which is good. At best, he went to a convention, but he mostly just went to have fun and enjoy himself. I honestly, okay. So I've been given permission to start sharing, geez, teaser content. Would anyone want to see just like a single teaser? permission to At Dirty Rollers, you know what? Quiet you. Would you like to see a teaser, Dag? I'm trying to pick which one you all would like the most. Okay, give me a moment. I'm looking, okay? So I will say anything I show today is work in progress. So that does mean it's not final product. It's like, you know, not necessarily its best looking. And other disclaimer, it may not make it into the final update because they may cut it. So if I show something today and it gets cut, and I apologize about that, I have no control. But anyway, I'm just letting you know. Let's see what I can do here. I'm trying to pick the best thing. That's the problem. You know, like I'm trying to give you the best bang for your buck here. A lot of neat new floor options. I like that one a lot. Shiny. I actually really love the stone ones a lot, particularly this one. I just love it. It matches our stone paveway like brush really well. Jeez, Wolf Gold, what? Oh my gosh, Wolf Gold, I am so sorry, my friend. That is insane. Smash Bear, don't you dare Kylo Ren me. That's the whole loop. More! Okay. Let's take a look at another map. Actually, let's look at this in top down. That would still be a brilliant battle map, by the way. This would be incredible. Oh, no problem, Gwendolyn. That's only like a little bit of them. I know there's more, so. Okay. Go to a new update. Or a new map. Not a new update. I misspoke. I said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Most popular this last week because there was a lot of them there. Okay, so we looked at Space Fae. We looked at... Oh, by the way, we need suggestions for a damn challenge. Come on, people. Let's put up some suggestions. I need some ideas. Evil Lair. Evil Lair was where most people landed. Okay, that sounds fair. I'm looking for a couple specific maps and I can't seem to find them. There it is. This one's beautiful too. Essentially a multi-floor. Okay. That's what we're going to do then. Okay, the dam challenge has been decided. It is now Evil Lair. There was a lot of beautiful maps this week. It was very hard for me to pick a winner. Like, I honestly feel bad. So, I wanted to pick 2 winners, but there's a problem with that. So, I have the Cartomancer Chronicles, which I make every week now, right? And every other week, I'm supposed to feature the Dam Challenge winner on it. That's like a standing order from the big bosses. Because they want to have these beautiful maps that people are making be seen, because a lot of them are missed. Because the way the Steam algorithm works, a lot of the maps are just buried almost immediately. So the whole point of the Dam Challenge and the Dam of the Day and the Cartomancer Chronicles is really to allow these beautiful maps that so much effort and time and, like, I honestly just so much creativity has gone into, and they're getting skimmed over. And that's the thing, is I'm an advocate for these maps being noticed. And that was kind of my idea behind the Dam Challenge and the Dam of the Day, was to allow more people's beautiful work to be seen. So thank you, Lucien. I would love to see it. Actually, I want to, yeah, that is so amazing. Thank you. But this map is stunning. You really, really killed it with this build. And, like, again, I'm sorry that, you know, you weren't our winner this week, Lucien, because there were so many good maps. It's, like, insanely hard to pick. 20 entries. First off, can I say, that's the most entries we've had so far in a Dam Challenge. I'm so impressed with this community's creativity in this challenge. Every single tavern was different from the last one. Every single one. They all look so unique. We've looked at, how many? 3 or 4 now, and they all look different from the last. Very good. Thank you so much, Lucien, for this amazing build. I just, you know, it just feels like so warm. Like, maybe, you know, it's like, it seems like a tavern in an elven village, you know, in the middle of a forest. I love this custom flooring, by the way. Very lovely. Very beautiful. Very comfy little rooms. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh man, it's big. It really gives you a scale, like an idea of scope and size, you know? Let me in! Oh, it's beautiful, right? Lucien always really delivers on some beautiful maps. I've seen some amazing maps made by Lucien, for sure. Look around on the main floor area here, the terrace. Ooh. Love the little bar. This feels so cozy. I honestly, every time I see a new one of your maps, I always try and check them out. They're lovely. Alrighty. Again, very lovely work on this map. Thank you so much for sharing and participating in the damn challenge. Let's move on to another damn challenge, actually. Let me see, who else do we got here? Because there's 20, there's a lot of choices. So... okay, I want to look at this one. It's called The Pot and Kettle. You know, honestly, I did not know that. I did not know you hid your watermark. I'll look for it in the future. I know Succ does that. I think Swedish Cook does it as well. There's a few people who hide their watermark now. I will keep an eye out for that in the future now that I know. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my gosh, right? Massive. Hey, anyone who submitted a map, can you take your hand like this? Pat yourself on the back. Seriously, we got 20 amazing new taverns on the workshop now because of this. Beautiful taverns that can be used in almost any setting. You use Mac as your water. That's my watermark, my friend. You can't use it. That's mine. I'm just kidding. So, as you can see here... oh, a picture of me? That's funny. Oh, y'all are too hilarious. Okay, so they use the treehouse asset, which has all these varied, you know, tree houses that has like a deck and a staircase, and then they've conjoined them with bridges and whatnot, catwalks. And then in the center is another beautiful big swamp hut. Next damn challenge, mac and cheese. It looks like there's a huge cauldron underneath too. I don't know if they're cooking the main people, but this is interesting. Veggie soup. A moon door. This is wonderful though. Like, honestly, I just love how much our community came out to play with this theme and just came up with more and more creative ideas. Everyone more creative than the last. Like, they're so interesting. I love it. I love it. I love our community so much. I just love, sorry, I'm saying the love a lot, but I mean it. I'm very, very much excited for the future of Dungeon Alchemist. Whew. Cabbage round 2. Lucien, no. Quiet you. No cabbage. The symmetry of this is really beautiful too. A cheese map. Okay, let's drop a token and see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. So, this week I had a session with this new table I'm playing with. And I just hit level 2 as a wizard, and I'm playing an Order of the Scribes wizard, so I just picked my subclass. And I love the Order of the Scribe Wizard because it allows you to swap damage types. I don't know if anyone's familiar with this class at all. But essentially, I've been picking spells that will allow me to swap spells, like, damage with each other to optimize. So, like, I picked, let's see. Just hold on one second. I can't even remember now, because I was helping my son pick his spells, and I think I'm mixing them up. I am not the DM on this one. I am just a player. I am just a player. But I love playing and I love DMing, so it's like I need both. So let's see here. I picked Chromatic Orb, right? Because it has all the damage types. And then, oops. Then I also have Magic Missile because, like, you know, you want a Magic Missile, but now my Magic Missile is like any damage type I want. This is amazing, right? Fantastic build. It's a big, big, big tavern. Jeez, these trees are massive. That's awesome, Rev. Tell me about your character. I want to hear what you've done that's interesting. So, like, me, the reason I picked the class initially is because I've almost always been in a campaign where I get separated from my spell book or my gear. Like, where you end up in a jail cell, or you're captured, and I just love the thought of the Order of the Scribe's book being able to just be summoned from, like, just some scraps of paper. Oh, these are beautiful. These were in Winter Wonderlands. These tree houses, both of them were in Winter Wonderlands. Love this. Yakos, are you here, my friend? So, like, I play redundancy in my characters. I like having backups of my spellcasting focuses and a backup weapon, like all of these things. And my build right now, I'm considering, like, mostly Order of the Scribe's Wizard, but I might take an Artificer dip as well. But ultimately, this character, it's a zombie apocalypse campaign where you have to, like, be incredibly crafty and willing to survive in an apocalypse scenario where there's lots of undead. So it's not only you have to fight against other people, but tons of undead. The encounters are really unique and interesting, so I'm kind of planning around that for longevity. Oh, that's awesome! A Warforged, that's really cool. I took a Shadar Kai because I figured having resistance to necrotic damage would be cool, as well as, you know, the teleporting ability, and, like, Shadow Kai are just pretty cool. A Burster. What is a Burster? No, I haven't. Tell me about it. Ready? Jump! No, I can't make it. Jump! Oh, I hit an invisible wall. Okay, we're gonna start a new map up. But yeah, I wanted to pick 2 winners, but Cartomancer Chronicles only allows me to add 1. I tested earlier. I was going to add 2 and pick 2 winners, but the newspaper is kind of a new thing and it needs some fine-tuning and updating. Now that I've used it for about a month, I've noticed some things that can be fine-tuned on it, and when Carl gets back from his vacation, we'll work on updating it, allowing me to either, you know, make edits to it or post multiple damn challenge winners, etc. And going forward, that'll be more likely to be a thing. Oh, okay. Are they kind of like those, they're almost like a spore-looking thing that looks like a beholder, kind of? Or is that what they are? Or am I thinking of a different thing? Sorry, I've been reading the monster manual lately, and I've been, like, trying to learn because I'm starting to build encounters for my campaign that I'm doing. Hmm. Okay, what map should I open next? What map should I open next? There's so many beautiful maps, it's so hard to pick. What map should I open next? Oh my gosh, this one's beautiful. Okay. Well, at the moment, right now, I'm only really playing 5e and DMing 5e. That is kind of what I'm doing at the moment. I also bought all the Pathfinder content when it was in the Humble Bundle, so I've been trying to, when I have time, read into that, but it's like also hard to find time when I'm learning how to DM. I'm just focused on 5e at the moment is all. Yeah, the thing is I'm learning to DM, but I'm also trying not to metagame, so I commit basic stuff to memory and I take notes of what I want for my campaign, and then I just kind of forget what I read in the monster manual. That's really cool, Gore Vidal. I like that combination. That's interesting. Exactly. I mean, the stat blocks are easy enough to alter. Okay, so this map is insane. There's a whole train car system within it. So the theme behind this map is, if you come here and get way drunk, you can check your items into a locker and take a nap while you sleep off your bender. That's an interesting concept, Dag. Honestly, the thing is it's more just like I haven't had an opportunity to play other systems. But, I mean, I don't see how that would be restricting in 5e either way. You know, like, I like to think of myself as a creative person, and I am pretty good at storytelling and writing to a degree. But ultimately, you know, like, other systems, it's intimidating when you've already learned like 90% of a system to go dive into another one, especially when, you know, you're busy learning that one actively. I'm not against learning other systems, you know. I'm open to it. Like, if you have a suggestion, I may look into it. Or if you are interested in inviting me to a game, I may be interested in learning. But ultimately, it's kind of one of those things that I think I've just spent a lot of my time learning 5e because that's what a lot of my friends and family play. A lot in our community play 5e, and also it is pretty straightforward and easy to learn, at least for most. You can and you can't. This is all done by hand here. So you see these? These are planks that were put there by hand. And essentially what they've done is, under the object panel, you can disable collisions. And once you disable collisions, every object, well, not every object, like 98% of objects have this Z-axis manipulation. So they've essentially made their own floor level by hand. The AI will not support this. You can't just dump an AI, you know, say, hey, make multi-levels. That's like the holy grail with our system, is to make AI-driven multi-level building. But this here is definitely possible by hand. Huh. I don't know why, but like the cyberpunk and future settings, I don't like them for some reason. They don't seem interesting to me. Maybe I just need to be shown the right system. I really enjoy fantasy settings though, for sure. Like they're my, like, I enjoy them. I like them, I wanna be about them. Check them out, you know? Oh, it is a good one, right? Can we get a damn in chat for this beautiful build? Let's take a look on the floor level here. I have not even heard of it, say Sue. This is brilliant. So, I will be honest with y'all, I only reinvigorated my love for tabletop gaming in the last couple of years. When I was a kid, I loved tabletop gaming, but I'd have to do it in secret because my parents were super religious and, like, Satanic Panic was, like, in full swing. And so I would play D&D in secret at a friend's house. And later on, I played Baldur's Gate and a few other, you know, games to kind of satiate my needs. I played, over the years, various D&D systems, but in the last couple of years, just before I got back, like, before I joined the Dungeon Alchemist team, I'd say about 9 months before, I dove into 5e to learn how to play, and was invited to play on a table, and then I learned a bunch, and then I also took interest in DMing as well. Video games? No, Satanic Panic was mostly about D&D stuff. But yes, honestly, there were plenty of, like, there was this entire lawsuit setup, like, where this guy was trying to sue, or, like, change the ratings and stuff, and sue different video game companies for responsibility about the dangerous stuff they're putting in games. But honestly, like, Satanic Panic was part of the reason I stopped playing tabletop games, because my parents were super strict about certain game systems. I couldn't play Magic the Gathering, for instance. Like, my mom took all my Magic the Gathering cards, confiscated them all, and then gave me all my White Plains cards back, and that was it. They were a little intense. So you know, like, I think the overall, like, some people, it was a struggle to play tabletop games until they, you know, became older and moved out and had an opportunity to do so. I was able to keep the angel cards. Yes, the White Plains cards were the only... I have the most amazing, like, Plains deck. It is insane, because I would trade all my other cards for, like, really good... Yeah, my mom was a little bit out there. I love her. She's amazing. But, like, I guess the reason I turned out the way I am is because of her. So, you know, kudos to her. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. I told her that a few months ago, and I just laughed. I was like, so did I tell you about my new job? And she's like, well, no. And I was like, oh, it's amazing. I'm the community manager for this amazing piece of software. And I just, like, fed her into it, you know? And she's like, oh, that's so cool. That's amazing. And I was telling her what I do. And then I was like, and she's like, so what's it called? And I was like, it's called Dungeon Alchemist. I'm like, it's a map making software for games like Dungeons and Dragons. He just went silent. Oh my goodness. Oh, where did the music go? Hey, so very twisted. It's okay. I have one of those parents that are never impressed with anything I do, so it doesn't matter. I could be a doctor on the moon and my mom wouldn't care, so. Let's walk around the track a little bit. Oh no, I fell through! No! I really want to go check out this little bend here. We're gonna make it happen. Oh no, the track. I don't think I can stand on it there. Yes, I made it! There's a rock in here. That's not gonna get... We're not gonna get very far with that. Oh, my platforming skills have failed me. Yeah, she cares. She loves me. I know she loves me. But honestly, I think in her own way, she kind of like... She definitely is doing her best, you know? And I don't dislike my mother. We have a good relationship. I just think, you know, she's silly sometimes is all. Anyway. One moment, please. All right. Back to the stream here. What time is it? 1:23. I hear Seymore barking. What are you doing over? It's very much kitty time. I'm an equal opportunity snuggler. Hi, baby. Are you just Meyer and Dad? Do I look weird without all my hair? I shaved my head this morning. He's looking at me like, are you? For sure. So I was thinking about that the other day with holy water. If you drink holy water, does that make you like immune to like vampires and the undead and stuff? It's like in your blood. I have a dog and a cat. This is Montressor. We call him Monty or Meme. We call him Meme and Seymore Ruru. Well, why not, Seisu? Rule of cool is important, okay? He is such a snuggler. He'll just sit here forever. Hey, Highland. Appreciate you stopping in. It can make me holy. Anyway, this cat My animals are just the best, but it's mainly because we just love the heck out of them. We spoil them. Dogs, they are just... This one's like 5, and he thinks he's a baby. He'll just come and sit on my lap forever. Hug and admire me. Wants to get pets and scream, but look at this. How many cats you know will like just let you just rich them? What I need is a pot-bellied pig, except for they get massive. Don't they get, like, huge at some point, eventually? Hey, like the colloidal silver will make you blue. That's an interesting concept. I've always wondered why it costs more to make holy water than to just buy it. Because it, like, the material to make it in the crafting for ceremony or whatever, it says you need, like, 20, or to make it, you need 25, you know, powdered, 25, whatever, silver, DP and powdered silver. But, like, you can buy holy waters for, like, 10 or 15 a vial. Isn't there... Oh, Cave of Creation. Yeah, I remember that song when I was in like 6th grade. I'm blue, da ba dee da. Yeah, I remember that. Is it 50 GP? Well, it costs more to make it either way, I thought. Versus the like basic adventurer's like cost. Like the adventurer like gear cost. Anyway, it's just like one of those weird things. Ah, that makes sense. That's a good, I like little readings, like little lore bits like that, Eldridge, that help kind of like, help you figure out why it is that way. Okay, this map is stunning. Let's move on to another one. I think Highland Lass is here. Let's go check out her entry. Let me see here. Drover's Rest. Great use of a force sphere, by the way. Let's go inside and take a look. Leoman's tiny pub. You know what, Highland? I understand. You contribute whatever is easiest for you, and burnout is real. So please don't overdo it. Your campaign, your life, your work, your family comes first. All that is much more important than the damn challenge, okay? I appreciate your entries. They're always so amazingly beautiful, by the way. You are so talented. I just don't want you to get burnt out, especially because you're so incredibly good at this. You know, I don't want you to feel like Dungeon Alchemist is a chore when it's, you know, it's supposed to be fun, right? Oh, burnout is all too real. In fact, I am getting to the point where I think I need a little vacation coming up. Probably a good week or so, just to kind of recharge the mental batteries, because I've had a lot going on the home front. When I say work, I talk about what she's working on in her life. Sorry. Her home front, her hobbies, her things, you know, the things she does first. Her life comes first before, you know, creating maps for a map challenge is all I'm saying. Highland, though, seriously, I appreciate all you do for our community, all your feedback, your insights, your beautiful maps, your tips and tricks. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you're getting burnt out, take a break for sure. I just like this concept. Like I said, as soon as I dove into it, Leoman's tiny pub. Because it's like Leoman's tiny hut, but with a pub inside. I love it. Okay, let's put a token in here. Oh, it won't let me because it's inside of the sphere. Darn it. We'll just have to take a look. The old-fashioned way. Oh my gosh, I gotta be inside of it before I trigger this, I think. Nope. Oh my goodness. You can't not get inside the sphere with this camera. That is too funny. I did not realize that. Honestly, like the challenges, so the challenges have kind of grown and changed a lot since their first inception. It was really just a fun like way to kind of make a new map and share it on the stream with everyone and kind of challenge each other is how it started when we were only like 15, 20 average viewers. And it's evolved into this thing where the devs want it to be a great showcase of community maps, and there's prizes involved and all of these different things, right? It was used to be a weekly thing where we would do it every week, and people were getting burnt out from that because every week is hard to keep up with. That's why we shifted it to every other week or bi-weekly. I would probably try and stay away from doing challenges specifically labeled as like copyrighted entities. I more say it as a joke, you know, but I don't think I'll do a challenge labeled as Mordekainen's anything. Just because the bosses tend to have me stray away from copyrighted terms when we do things on our social. Hey, see you later, Highland. Have a good one. You weren't Mark as one of the people allowed in it when it was cast, right, Rev? Yeah, I could delete the spear temporarily. Bully did. Okay. Dispel magic. I'm in your pub now, yo. I like this little, like, kind of log cart area back here. Some stalls. Or, you know, different horses and whatnot. Livestock, excuse me. Max Masterful Mouse House. Max Masterful. Yeah, Mouse House, though. I don't know. That'd be tiny. The Drover's Rest. Love it. The devs do not use your maps to train the AI, no. They train it all internally. We don't feel it's ethical to train the AI based off of your creations. AI is such like a hot button right now, and particularly AIs like, you know, like Midjourney and the big, you know, those ones that are kind of controversial. They train their AI based off of publicly available images on the internet or information on the internet, and as a result of which, you know, there's a lot of artists out there who have taken a stance against them. And we commonly get lumped into that group because AI is just a trigger word now. And AI is bad to everyone. Well, to not everyone. To some people, just all AI is bad. Not all AI is the same. Not all AI should be created equally or be treated equally. And with that in mind, I think our devs took the correct approach. Not only do they train the AI internally, all our assets are made internally. So we don't go, you know, troll the internet for content and feed it into our AI. Now, there's pros and cons to this. It takes longer for us to train and improve our AI because it's all done internally. But at the same time, we stand, I think, in an ethical high ground. The AI is our friend. When I talk to ChatGPT, I'm very polite with it because I don't want it to, you know, turn on me later. Let's see. Let's look at another damn challenge. Specific one I'm looking for here. Astro-Pub. With ChatGPT, it's being kind of like slowly and methodically turned into something less useful. And I think it's because, you know, there's rules and restrictions being applied to it. And because there's a company behind it that wants to make sure it doesn't go off the rails or people are using it for crazy illegal things. But I think if you use ChatGPT correctly, it's a very useful tool. Oh, the AI that they put in a city to see how they'd act? I read about that. It was an interesting concept. Right? All of these, like, just round platforms stacked on top of these stones. These little squares. It looks beautiful. It's almost like mosaic tile. What? Last night you were wishing for vertical rotation? Eventually, my friend. Soon, TM. Someday. Take a closer look here. So this looks like the entry point here, if I'm not mistaken. Man, this map is big. Oh, for sure. And like I said, you know, all AIs aren't created equally. And you want to keep that in mind. A lot of you use AI in your day-to-day and you don't even realize it. It's, you know, a part of, like, a lot of infrastructure and apps and things you use almost daily. And other things, you know, it's very public that it's AI and letting you know, like we tell you about the AI in Dungeon Alchemist. I've personally been very adamant about us naming our AI and giving it a personality or like a something. I kind of want to call our AI Hendrik, our proprietary Hendrik AI. But, you know, that's just me. Isn't Copilot essentially just ChatGPT within Windows? I love how ChatGPT is essentially like, it's kind of a way to create a program if you don't know how to program or code. It's really neat in that regard. Like the other day, I told this last week on stream, I'm backing up my media library because some of my movies have disc rot. And so some of my old DVDs are starting to rot and not play anymore. I didn't even know that was a thing until like a couple of weeks ago, so that's why I started backing them up. And you know, as I started backing up my media library, I wanted to kind of label it all universally and have it all clean and very easy to go through. And oh my gosh, labeling your DVDs, especially like TV series, is so time consuming. And so what I did is I went to ChatGPT and I just gave it a set of rules, 5 simple rules, and I asked it to help me rename files in a certain format. So I would ask it to I would give it the file names in a list, and it would go through and rename them cleanly in the order I want them and everything in the structure I want. So it would change them from the layout they are into a very clean, organized layout that I want them. Or if I don't have the episode list or names, it will go online and search multiple websites to cross-reference that information and give me an episode list from scratch. Okay, so Basically, there's discs that they get like the shiny layer on the top that you can see from the backside. It's not a disc scratching, but that layer starts to decay and get bubbles and just rot away. It disappears. So I have some discs that are only like 15 years old that have little bubbles under them that you can't play past certain points in them, or the entire disc surface has begun to rot away underneath where that like data layer is. And if you hold it up to light, you can kind of see through it in parts where it's rotting away. Oh my gosh, we're getting raided? What? What? Who is the raid? Hawkeye, thank you so much. Much appreciated. How are you doing? Hawkeye and crew, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Grobel, go through your collection, start looking at them. I didn't think this was even a possibility until recently. Apparently, Warner Brother movies that were made between 2000 and 2009 are incredibly susceptible to it. Hey, you know what? Thank you so much for being here for the raid. You have a good one. And I don't mind a raid and run anytime. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I thought buying a DVD, the format was safe for, 50, 100 years as long as it was kept in a climate-controlled space. But apparently some of the manufacturers cut corners and used materials that didn't go well together, and they caused chemical reactions with each other and caused rotting. They just wear out. Go look at your discs. I have a copy of Shawshank Redemption I had to throw out the other day. And, it would get to about 40 minutes in and just start skipping. The disc is perfect. I played it maybe 3 times before. The disc had 0 scratches. You look at the the surface layer, fine, but underneath it, there's a bubble in 2 spots. It's messed up. Not the Shank, right? It's a good movie. I've lost probably close to $800 worth of media so far from disc rot. I've been going through and checking them all out. This isn't just a climate or regional thing. Anywhere you live, your discs are susceptible to this. It's a relatively new thing that people are learning about in the last couple of years because it's never been a thing that happened until recently. Man, this map is insane. The more I look at it, just Jiggy with it really went crazy on this. Oh, no, it's a good film, man. Shawshank is great. Man, look at all these gold here. DVD have a lifespan of 10 to 20 years. See, when I was growing up and told about DVDs, I thought they were like 50 to 100 years. I did not think they were that short. In fact, that's like shorter than most VHS lifespans. I have VHS that still work from when I was a kid. Alrighty. I need to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back. Yakos, dude, we showed your map earlier too. Honestly, I just thought the DVD, as long as it was treated well, like you're not scratching it and it's in a climate-controlled space, it could last almost indefinitely. I didn't realize left to its own devices sitting in a case, it would just rot and wear out. You know what I mean? Oh, no worries. You are welcome anytime, my friend. Yeah, I encourage you. Wow, Random.Ladybird, the Stargate movie, Stargate SG-1, what were you watching? Because honestly, I'm like one of the biggest Stargate fans you'll ever meet. I'll be right back. SG-1, amazing show. Such a good show. I'm watching it with my son for the first time. He never had an interest in Stargate until this year. And so he's watching it with us. We've been kind of going through it. We're going through the first season now. I watch Stargate SG-1 at least once a year, though. Love the show. Okay, I'm going to just set up a BRB. All right, I'm back. I think. Hello? There we go. Okay, here's the thing. I like watching sci-fi, Cave of Creation, but I don't want to play sci-fi. I don't know. The sci-fi genre of tabletop RPGs, I think, is not my style. I enjoy fantasy RPG gaming, and I enjoy fantasy RPG role-playing. It's just a personal preference. I love sci-fi. I'm like one of the biggest sci-fi nerds. It's not that I don't like sci-fi, I just don't really want to play in a sci-fi setting or, you know, like a tabletop RPG. I just feel like those don't mix to me. It's just something, it's just a personal preference, that's all. So, like, I could talk sci-fi with you all day. Like, I have been watching sci-fi shows and anime and reading books and stuff since I was a kid. I love sci-fi as a genre, but for some reason when it comes to tabletop gaming and sci-fi, I just they don't mix to me. Is there a Stargate tabletop RPG? I'd consider that. But, like, playing a tabletop RPG in a cyberpunk world doesn't sound appealing to me. Like cyberpunk in general doesn't sound appealing. Some sci-fi, it's hit or miss. I used to play the Star Wars card game when I was younger, and I got really burnt out on that. And I just find fantasy is just so much more, I guess, open-ended than sci-fi. I feel like sci-fi does have an upper limit, even though sci-fi has like all these crazy things. I don't know. I don't know. Am I wrong here? This is just personal opinion, you know? There is a Stargate. Is it a tabletop RPG? Interesting. Alien TTRPG is pretty good. So tell me about these systems and why they're good. What makes Alien... Yes, I'm wrong. Dag, you just love telling me I'm wrong. That's just you. You only piped up to say that. Is there an The Office tabletop RPG? So I can simulate, you know, 9 seasons of a TV show. This map is beautiful, though. Really stunning. Office has 9 seasons, bro. Oh, for sure, Wolfie. I mean, like, sci-fi writers were what, like, spurred on a lot of technological creation for the last, you know, 100 years or so. If we're talking about The Office, there's 9. Are you talking about the British Office? Yeah, no. The American Office trumps it in every way. I'm sorry. Great British Bake Off. I think we got time for one more pub. Excuse me. My wife very much enjoys that show. She watches it a lot. Oh my gosh, the last season was a little dicey though. And by that I mean they just kind of were like a little bit racist on the show. Like, oof. Mary Berry level 30 Lich. So, this is a jungle barge. So it's essentially a pub on the go. It's an interesting concept, to say the least. This plank is interesting too. See, like, if I was to play in a space system or like a future one, I'd probably want to play in one where I could essentially own a ship or eventually own a ship and like have a crew, kind of like Firefly, and just kind of like take on jobs and get more skills and abilities and whatnot as we go. But that's the thing, like, I just, like, that seems, I don't know, that, like, the spell list alone in like, games that are fantasy-based seem to have more to it than that. Firefly is, like, another one of my favorite shows. I love the Firefly canon. The concept is great. Seisu's over here just sending me links for different systems. He's like, yep, it exists. It exists. It exists. Man, an original Spelljammer campaign would be dope. I would love that. I don't really, like, the new one to me is, it just seems, I don't know. What is everyone's thoughts on the new Spelljammer setting? There was a couple cool things in it for me. Like, I think the Plasmoid race is really cool. Like, they're interesting. It's a neat addition. But, like, I don't know. I feel like the new Spelljammer setting kind of just, like, went over the top. Exactly. It seems stripped down. Am I the only one that thought that it was very limited? Is Coriolis is it compatible with something like Foundry? Say Sue. Well, we may have a chat later then, my friend. No, I don't have a copy of Curse of Strahd by me, actually. I do not. I tend to avoid most of the standalone modules within the 5e universe. I just use it as a rule set and in a setting. Does that make sense? So I don't really like the modules that they offer or standalone campaigns, other than like introductory settings for like new players. So like, you know, Fandelver's great for new players. Show us my bookcase. I don't actually have that many books. Most of what I own is digital, but this is my 5e. It's not that much. I have a lot more, like, digitally. But this is Monsters of the Multiverse, Monster Manual, Dungeons Master's Guide, Player's Handbook, Xanathar's, and Tasha's. Poor Mac. I honestly was kind of in a situation where I wasn't financially liquid most of the last, like, decade. Until probably about the last 2 years. My wife got really ill and was hospitalized, and in the US, that's like, whew, I mean, you might as well just kiss your life goodbye. Your savings, your plans, your retirement, it's pretty much messed up after that. So my wife was in the hospital for the better part, between hospitalization and like rehabilitation, like almost 1.5 years, and it wiped us out pretty hard. And so we were living, you know, very stint, like on a very tight budget for a number of years, and I don't have much physical media from 5e until recently as a result. Kind of getting back into the point where I can start, you know, spending money on myself again a little bit. I'm here. I don't think I froze. Excuse me. Anyway, can I just say today's stream was just lovely. It's been so great hanging out with you. I really love these streams every Saturday, and now every Monday, by the way. We have a new stream every Monday called Map Maker Monday, where I do a build. I focus on a build throughout the stream and do teach out, AMA, you know, ask me questions, and I teach you stuff for your builds while you watch a live build. Whereas these streams, the damn streams, are more of a focus on community maps and showcasing amazing community builds while still AMA format. Anyway, I really do appreciate you all being here this week. I know you all have a lot going on. Saturday is a busy day for many people. You know, it's their first free day of the week in most cases, so there's a lot of people gaming on this day with their campaigns. And oh, my lighthouse is mostly done. Let's see if I can find it here. It's getting there. So this is what I've been working on Monday. So we just started the second floor. I was gonna do it independently and then move it over. This is the base floor of the lighthouse, which is an old lighthouse that's been converted into a tavern. And then, so Dag was asking me if I could teach him how to make a waterfall using, abstracts, and I'm thinking I might just extend the map over here and have like a river system rolling into the ocean here, kind of like a cliffside waterfall. That'd be like a nice addition. Yeah, Dag's always too angry. Why is he so angry? Dag, just chill out, bro. Everyone sees you as... I'm just kidding, Dag. Honestly, me and Dag just mess around with each other. And it's really just to have fun and play and just riff on each other, really. We really don't have any kind of, like, problem with each other. We play around a lot. I love our moderators, can I just say? Like, I was so nervous being a part of this group when I got brought on as the community manager, because there was this well-established group of moderators, and I was worried they would, like, hate me and stuff, and honestly, I do see them as really essential part of the Dungeon Alchemist community and the team, and they're amazing help. They're so essential to, like, the success of Dungeon Alchemist over the long term, and such amazing people. Dag, Seisu, you guys are awesome. I mean, at this point, there is no sloped options in Dungeon Alchemist. With time, I imagine we'll offer more, you know, different staircase types. This second floor, by the way, Busy Betty, is actually, I put a rounded platform up on the top here, and how I did that is I turned off collisions, and you can see here when I disabled collisions, there's this arrow. And you can take the platform and raise it up to whatever height you wish. And what I did is that this is now my second floor. I'm deciding how to approach this because, as you can see, there's a staircase here. When you put that there, you no longer see that staircase. So I gotta get tricky. I think what I'm gonna do is take a screenshot of this right here, and then crop it, and make an abstract. These abstracts you see here, put it over in this corner, kind of like this, and then that would be where the staircase is. Something like that. I'll figure it out. I gotta play with it. So, Dungeon Alchemist is in a constant state of development. We're in early access. And so right now we've released, well, since I've been a part of the team, quite a few updates. Let's see. 5 updates since I've been part of the team, and we're working on our 6th update now called the Treasury. So the Treasury will be all mostly treasure and, you know, I mean, exactly as it sounds. So, you know, you want to make a Scrooge McDuck vault? Probably be able to do that after the Treasury launches. The asset creators are hard at work making beautiful new flooring, new treasure assets, new gems, tapestries, sarcophagus, all sorts of cool things, chests, beautiful new assets for the Treasury. You know what? Everyone that stuck around, I think I'm going to show you one more asset. You guys want one more teaser? Guys and gals, I'm going to just leave it open to chat for y'all this side. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay. Oh no, Dag. Show us the money. Oh, awfully queer heroes, no worries. These streams are designed to help our community grow and learn as a whole. The Damn streams, which we feature every Saturday at the same time, every Saturday, that's at noon p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and what is that, 8 p.m. UTC, 9 p.m. CET, I believe. Yeah, we're here every Monday and Saturday, like clockworks, always at the same time. So whatever day works best for you, but the Saturday stream is mostly showcasing community maps while we answer questions, cover, you know, topics, teach you how to do things. Like, oh, well, look at this map. How did they do this? I'll show you how to do it. You know what I mean? On Monday is when I do map making myself and show you tips and tricks for your own builds, but live, so you can see it happen, the progress, you know? Oh my gosh, I forgot Seisu. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, man. I'll make a new one. I will make the command this week. Okay, so all week, I've been struggling to try and get the VOD from last Saturday's stream up on YouTube. But if those of you who were here last Saturday, do you remember when the stream kind of blipped out for a second and then came right back? Like Twitch crashed for a second, and it split the stream into 2 VODs. One of the 2 VODs I can download The other one, I couldn't download till yesterday. Basically, all week it's been corrupt, and I can watch it, but I couldn't download it. Something was wrong with it. I spoke to Twitch staff. They figured it out, got the download. So I'm going to edit the video tomorrow, and finally, I'll just edit both VODs tomorrow and upload them both. So both last week's and this week's will most likely be uploaded tomorrow, so you can watch the stream on YouTube. Yeah, so it was completely out of my control, just some freak thing, and I didn't want to include the last 50 minutes of the stream. You know, it's just a stupid thing. So, you know, what do I do? Just wait until they fixed it. Someone pointed out a third-party solution where I could download the VOD through a third-party app, but that was only after Twitch said, hey, it's fixed. So I've got the video. I'm going to edit it tomorrow when I have time and upload it. So sorry for the delay on that, but you could still watch it here during this time. For those of you that are new here, like I said, we stream every Saturday, we stream every Monday. These streams are teach outs. For those of you that are new to Dungeon Alchemist, it's a great way to learn a lot really fast. You can dive into this program and learn an incredible amount from watching a couple of these streams. And the best thing about the streams is they're all archived on our YouTube that was just shared. So if you follow that link, we have a playlist called Damn Streams showing every stream for the last like 3, 4, 5 months. So you can go through and watch them and see how Dungeon Alchemist has grown and changed, as well as learn lots from them and see amazing maps. By the way, that's like dozens of hours of content, so I wouldn't recommend that unless you have some free time. But, you know, it is an amazing... What programming am I using to stream? I use Streamlabs OBS, or I guess Slobs is what it's called. I guess it's not called Streamlabs OBS. Streamlabs Desktop is what it's called now. I also use OBS from time to time. It really depends on where I'm streaming and what I'm doing. By the way, if you guys have any stream-related questions, feel free to ask. I've been streaming for like a decade now. I know streaming inside and out. I've been partnered on 2 platforms. I know how to stream and how to start showing. Hey, Sean, you quiet your mouth. You know what? Let me show that teaser, and then we'll end the stream. Sound good? Let's find it here. Let's see what I can show. Can I stream a sneak peek? I don't have access to a dev build, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I really only have access to what they share with me. You know what I mean? Okay. This is, nothing too crazy. What is the best Hank Hill quote for streaming? What? Uh-huh. So this is a work in progress, but here we have a tapestry. Honestly, here's the thing. You try streaming for 2.5 hours and be entertaining the whole time without getting sidetracked. It's incredibly hard. I think that's part of the skill set with streaming, is you have to be able to just talk to essentially yourself for 2 hours. Oops. Maybe you can see this one too. How about that? These are works in progress, okay? Dream Elements is also a good one. I've heard good things about it. I've just never used it myself. So... Oh my gosh, Wolfgold. I know exactly what you're talking about, and you shouldn't talk about it. Oh my gosh. So Monday, we'll be diving back into this map, finishing it up, adding some details. I think I'm going to add like a little parking area for like coaches and horses and stuff. and then decorate the second floor with its lighting system and a few other things to make it seem like the top floor of a lighthouse that's been, you know, repurposed. And maybe add a little waterfall over here to help Dag understand abstracts and anyone else who's interested. So we'll be using 2 types of abstracts to do that, by the way. It'll be using the customizable vertical pane to show a waterfall here, and most likely a customizable pane like this or this to put water across this area. 9 a.m. Pacific, noon, let's see here, noon Eastern, trying to do the math here, sorry. 5 p.m. I think UTC and 6 p.m. CET. Also, yeah, in Discord there's events there, and if you RSVP to the event, that will give you the time in your time zone and date and information. So it'll also remind you in Discord when I go live, so you won't miss it. It's very easy to RSVP to those so you don't miss out. Alrighty. You know what, Swedish Cook, you shut your mouth. Honestly, though, it is very hard to build and stream at the same time, but it's because I enjoy chatting with you guys and, like, discussing Dungeon Alchemist and helping you. My priority is to help you, not build a map. So if I get distracted in discussing things and helping y'all learn, it's not a problem to me, you know? Anyway, thank you all for being here. We're gonna wrap up. This has been an amazing damn stream. We've run about 20 minutes late, so I am going to call it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of it. Anyone who lurked, appreciate you lurking and being a part of the chat, just chilling out. Anyone who is here chatting and participating, thank you for, you know, for doing that. My mods, I appreciate you. You are the MVPs. Wouldn't be able to do the stream without you. And for those of you that are new here, just so you know, I would hate for you to miss out on our future streams. Like I said, we do these twice a week. Hit that follow button so you don't miss out in the future. Dungeon Alchemist is an amazing program, and it's a great way to turn your campaign maps up to 11. With these streams, you can learn a lot in a short amount of time and really streamline how you create maps for your campaigns. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Again, I am Mac, the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. We'll see you next damn time. Mac out.